Our next journey takes us. The show is called Frontera Verde, or the Green Frontier, and we travel all the way to the Amazonian rainforest in Colombia, right next to the Brazilian border, and we discover the local tribes. We discover the life by the river, the Mammoth River, and are left with a lot of thought-provoking questions to which I don't think we have answers.
Yeah, it's basically the series is just 8 parts, and it's about this detective from Bogota who's called in to the Amazonian rainforest to investigate the murder of four sisters of the missionaries of charity. And what happens when she investigates, how she finds magic in the jungle, and how she comes face to face with her past and discovers her roots in the process.
It's Juana Del Rio who's in the lead role, and Angela Cano plays a significant role. The entire ensemble cast is just outstanding. Uh, I, I mean, once you watch it, you're left with this thought on how did this cast and the crew
Yeah,
pull off this shoot? 8 episodes, as Ritu said, but how did they pull this off? Because you can see the kind of rawness, the wilderness of the jungle,
yeah,
and it's all about kind of going back to your roots. And there's a little bit of a pun there for those who see the show. Uh, the magic within what lies within a jungle, and what we so mercenarily or monetarily
that's
driven, we are kind of destroying the very thing that kind of gave birth to us as mankind.
yeah,
And lots of thoughts, lots of thought. It is a little slow paced. It is a little, let's call it pensive, somber,
hmm,
but you do get completely drawn into that world, and it leaves you out of breath in several moments.
that's true.
What would be your rating?
So yeah, so when it becomes a little slow, you kind of lose it a bit. So then I would go with a 7, though it is, like you said, mesmerizing at other points. I mean, it's like wow.
8 on 10 for me, just because it was such a different world,
Yeah.
just because of sheer kind of a hats off to the cast and crew for pulling this off. I mean, you won't recognize them if you look at them in the show and you look at their normal photos. You just won't be able to recognize them. And I do recommend that you watch. There's a little behind the scenes kind of a thing right at the end of the show. I do recommend you watch that as well. It's in Spanish. We recommend you watch it again in the original audio with English subtitles. Enjoy.